Hello everyone, this is Yusuf, and this is an English lesson for grade 8 at Finnish Systems Schools. I hope you are all in your good you are well. I hope you are all well in your good health, and hopefully you will stay in your good health and so on. So we have been talking about the Red Badge of Courage. We have been differentiating between the book, the novel itself, and the movie script and so on. So we are going to continue talking about the Red Badge of Courage, but the outcomes that are expected for you to have for this lesson is to understand the text, to be able to identify new words so that you can put them into sentences, meaningful sentences, and of course to do your homeworks. I'm waiting for your homeworks so that I can check them, guys. So we have stopped at page 225. We're going to continue talking about, we are going to continue at the page, which is 225. We talked about that, Henry. We talked about the book itself, the novel, how did it describe the emotions of the soldier, the Henry, how did it started? Henry was confused, he was thinking about himself, he was emotional and so on. This is the novel, the book. The movie, however, it started the movie by Henry. He was in the ship, which is Gettysburg, and he was thinking about what he's going to do. He has a battle tomorrow, so he was confused, and he has some jitters, and he was nervous and so on. And then his sergeant enters, and she would have a conversation with him, asks him why you are up late, do you have some jitters, but he tries not to show for her that he is afraid, that he has some emotions, that he is confused, that he don't know what to do. And then she realizes that he is this is the first battle he's going to have, this is the first battle he's going to fight in. So she realizes that's his problem, that's why he is so confused. So here he continues, Henry, a little flustered, but he catches himself. It is my first full day on ship, and this is my first trip out. But I'm telling myself that it should be an easy one. Making incursion into enemy territory, hit some targets, and come back to the Gettysburg. That's about it, right? So, here, if you remember that we stopped when his sergeant asks him that this is your first battle you're going to fight in, right? So he answers a little flustered. We make a little flustered that he's nervous, that he is confused. He's trying to make a hurry, or to He's trying to make it hurry, let this conversation end. He wants this conversation to end because he's so nervous, because he's so confused, and he's talking to his sergeant. He answers, it is my first battle, my first full day on ship. This is my first full day on ship, and this is my first trip out. This is the first time I go out. Trip out, but I'm telling myself that it should be an easy one. But he's trying to convince himself that it's going to be easy. Making incursion, which means he sudden attack to the enemy, attack into an area that belongs to other people. So a sudden attack into the opposite people, so into his enemy. Into enemy territory, which means here territory, which means a sudden attack into an area that belongs to other people. Territory, which is actually the area that belongs to other people, the area itself that belongs to other people. Okay. Hit some targets. So we are going to hit some targets. We're going to hit some opposite people and so on, some targets, and come back to Gettysburg. That's all about it, right? So he's trying to convince himself that it's going to be easy. We are just going to like fight. We're going to like hit some targets. We are going to have like incursion. We're going to have a sudden attack into the enemy, and we're going into that area. Okay, and then we're going to get back to the ship. That's all about it, right? So he is like so nervous. He's trying to convince himself that it's going to be all right. We're not going to have. You're not going. There's nothing going to happen. Only you're going to like shoot some targets and get back to the ship as you have done nothing. Now you have a homework. Check your weekly plans. You have a homework, which is I want you to put the words, which is incursion and enemy in a meaningful sentences. So I want you to put these two words, and you have the meanings on your left. So please do your homework. I'm waiting for them to check them. Now, in the same page, you have a comprehension check, which is you have like 4 questions. We're going to answer it together. So the first question, which of the following is not a way that the movie script is different from the original? Here we have the movie script, okay, which is different, which is like different from the original, okay, which is different from the book. But is it changing character from male to female? Eliminating a male character, changing the main character's gender, changing the main character's age? Well, actually, the book and the movie script did not change the main character's gender, which is who is the youth Henry. So Henry stays Henry. He's a male. He and there, okay, in the book and also in the movie. So the answer would be C. The second question, Red Badge, is primarily different from the Red Badge of Courage in that. How is Red Badge, which is the movie, different from the Red Badge of Courage, which is the novel? It is historical fiction set in the past. It is historical, but it's not like it is like emotional, okay? It is science fiction. It's not science at all. It has only male characters. It does not have only male characters. It has more characters, yes, of course. Like the movie, it has more characters than the book. The movie added like some characters that was not mentioned in the book. So the answer would be D. It has like more characters. The third question, what elements do the former script and the excerpt from the original novel share? What do the elements that the film script and the the excerpt from the original novel share? Is that the descriptions of how men act and talk before a big battle? What do they, like both the movie script and the excerpt from the novel share? No, I don't think that the description of how men act and talk before, because in the book, yes, it talked about how men talk and act before a battle, but in the movie, no, it does not mention that. An explanation of how the main character ended up as a soldier. No, here it does not describe. No, it does not describe like how the main character ended up as a soldier. Like in the movie, yes, they mentioned that how did he end up as a soldier when he rushed to enlist his name in the army, but his mom told him not to. But in the book, they did not mention for us that. No. The main character's feelings of fear and uncertainty before his first battle. Yes. Both, the movie script and the novel, except they both share for us the feelings of Henry's fear and uncertainty before his first battle. Both of them. He's so confused, nervous, emotional, don't know what to do, afraid, and so on. Yes. The main character's conflicts with a more experienced soldier. No, he doesn't have this conflict with a more experienced soldier. Maybe only in the novel, but in the movie did not mention that. So the answer would be C, which is his feelings, Henry's feelings of fear and uncertainty. He was acting nervous, afraid, and so on. So the answer would be C. The fourth question, both Whip Badge and the Whip Badge of Courage are about all of the following except. Like Whip Badge, which is the movie, the Whip Badge of Courage, the novel, they are all about except. Okay, the answer would be C. Here, guys, it's not, it is about military duty because they are in the army, so he has a duty to fight against. Courage under fire, yes, it talks about courage under fire, that there are going to be fire, fighting and so on, and some are going to act courage. Romantic love, it's not about romantic love, so the answer would be C. Here, the answer would be C. Okay, the answer would be, the answer here would be C. So the answer here is C. D, life in wartime. Yes, it is life in wartime, like how they live and so on, how soldiers live and so on. So the answer is C, not D. C, romantic love. C, romantic love. It does not talk about romantic love. The lesson has ended. I really hope that you have enjoyed it. Please take care of yourselves and of your health. Don't forget to do your homeworks. Check your weekly plans. Stay safe. This is your teacher, Isra Yusuf. Bye-bye. The fourth question, which is both Whip Badge and the Whip Badge of Courage, are about all of the following except. Like the movie and the novel, they are about everything except one thing, but not one thing. Military duty, it talks both of them about military duty. They are soldiers and they have like duties to do and so on. So it talks about military duty. Courage under fire, they are going to be fire. They're going to be fighting. They're going to be battles and so on. So some of these characters are going to show some courage. So of course, it talks about courage under fire. Say romantic love, it does not mention neither the movie nor the novel about any love or romantic love between any of the characters. So actually the answer would be C, which is romantic love, because neither the novel nor the movie talks about romantic love. D, life in wartime, of course. Life in wartime, how soldiers live and so on in a wartime. So it talks about life in a wartime. So the answer would be C, which is romantic love. The lesson has ended. I really hope that you have enjoyed it. Please take care of yourselves and your health. Don't forget to do your homeworks. Check your weekly plans. Stay safe. This is your teacher, Isra Yusuf. Bye-bye.